and welcome back to As I Play Dying, Let's Play Descent Part 3. This is going to be level 3, and I unfortunately had to start a new profile, so you're not going to see any of the power-ups that I had before, but it's still going to be entertaining. Now, by the time I'm posting this, this is going up probably on the first weekend in May 2014, and a lot of news broke for a lot of different games. One thing that I did was really excited for, I should say, was all the Destiny news. Bungie came out and they said April 28th, our embargo for the playtest of the pre-alpha build of Destiny will be lifted, and all the sites can, go ahead and do their own little preview shtick about everything. And everyone, for the most part, said it was pretty good, but a lot of people said, oh, it's kind of boring. And I don't think that they really grasp what Bungie was trying to do with this. It's a pre-alpha build, and it was a very selective part of what the game was supposed to be about. It was supposed to show gameplay first. It wasn't supposed to show all the things that add into the gameplay, such as social features or story. That is going to be for a bigger event, probably E3, and I think they even mentioned that a number of times. But from what I saw, the game looks amazing. The only problem I had was the music. While it wasn't bad, it was actually quite good. Didn't seem to have what I would say the tone of a more mature game. And I remember hearing that that Bungie was trying to say that they're trying to make something more Star Warsy. And I'm like, okay, so probably more mythical and stuff like that, and it's lore. But I think they're also trying to hit for a slightly younger demographic. And I'm okay with that. In fact, I would appreciate the some of the absurdity of being a little less mature. Another game actually was revealed as well this week, which is Call of Duty Advanced Warfighter, in which it pretty much took the Power Trip fantasy to 11 on the dial, It has mech suits, it has hover bites, it has exoskeletons, it has frickin' Iron Man jump kicks in there, and Kevin Spacey. Not gonna knock the Kevin Spacey because he actually was sounding pretty, powerful and badass, and like, if that was a movie, I would watch that movie just on that preview alone, but as I know what this product is, I'm still, a little leery about it. But, I want something set in the fantastical. I want something that is, does away with conventions of real life. For the most part, it can still have some grounding in what is possible and what we know. But, really, the games are getting tired that are trying to be, just a power fantasy. Or just, realistic. I'm not saying there isn't a place for it. I'm saying that I'm ready for something new. And I honestly think that the industry is too. We're seeing more games that are going to be exploring a more personal side of each character. Like Dear Esther, Gone Home, which are first-person adventure games in which it's essentially a mystery. And it doesn't even have to be a big mystery. Like Gone Home is finding out where your parents and your family went when you get back from a European vacation, Why they didn't pick you up from the bus stop, I don't know. But, it's still, I've only played a little bit of it, and not my cup of tea. Not going to bash on it, though. But, good on them for doing something new like that. And a lot of these modern, I'm sort of happy to see that a lot of the new IPs coming out are sort of realizing that there is a sort of sense of maturity in knowing when to be immature. That's one thing that I don't think that society teaches its kids that well, is that it's okay to be immature, you just gotta find the right time and place to do it. And that itself is mature. And games are a great place where you can indulge that immaturity because they are designed to be without consequence. Oh no, you died. Sure, you might have some headache with the actual gameplay, but you have no real world punishment. And I think that's a great thing for single player games. When it comes to multiplayer games, you do need to realize that there is probably a person who you do not know how they're going to react on the other side of the mic. And so you sort of got to treat people with a sense of respect like that. Even if you're in like a World of Warcraft roleplay server where you're supposed to be in character, keep in mind that some people will have trouble disconnecting from their avatar when they're in game. Or even when they're out of game. I've known plenty of people who have let such things absorb their life to what I deem an unhealthy level. But that's going to be a story for another time, and I'm not going to get into that. So, like I was saying, Destiny, please go watch. We did a short trailer analysis, and I might revisit that trailer because I've been watching other people's analysis, whatever you want to call it, and there was a lot of stuff I missed. But, it's still a good watch. Go check that out. I would say, it's going to be one of the games of this fall, simply because it has the scope and the imagination of character and levels. Even if Call of Duty Advanced Warfighter has really clever gameplay, I don't think it's going to be a match for Destiny based on the premise that it's still set in this world. The only thing is, now they're okay with saying that America might not be the mighty power for good that it constantly jacks off to. But that's neither here nor there. Most people play it just because they want to, 360 no-scope headshot! I used to be one of those people. Not a proud point in my life. But I'd like to think I'm moving on from that. And the next topic I would like to sort of touch on is the word gamer. A lot of people are trying to get rid of this word. Saying that it's now taken on a malicious connotation for sexist, bigoted jackassery, not the fun type. Mostly because we are finally realizing that that anonymity has consequence on the internet. And I guess we just need to improve our online behavior overall. But when it comes to the word gamer, we need to try to, as a community, redefine it. Every new medium comes out with sort of the term that describes fans of that medium. You got comic books with comic book nerds and comic fans. Movies became cinemaphiles. Music junkies, audiophiles, and stuff like that. But gaming, since it encompasses everything, won't have like a name like that. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't strive for something like that. The word gamer needs to be defined as someone who appreciates games as an art form. And this might bring up some controversy, because that will eliminate professional gamers. Professional gamers absorb themselves into one game. And there's nothing wrong with that. They like one game enough that they can actually earn money at it, which, I think is amazing that that's even a thing. But when it comes to people like us, as I play Dying, we would rather be considered gamers for the fact that we study the art form. We tried to take an in-depth analysis on everything, what the gameplay means, what the graphics mean, what the story means. We really want to absorb ourselves in this new medium where anything is possible, even when it's highly directed, because there are, at least I think they said, 3 messages when it comes to gaming. You have the message from the actual director of the game, you have a message from the writer, and you have a message from the player. Each one of those will be different because each person experiences it in a different way. Anyways, you can see here that find the exit in level 3 for Descent is a little tricky, but I do get out of here intact with plenty of time to spare. And that will be wrapping up level 3 of Let's Play Descent. The next Let's Play we're going to do might not be Descent. I found a rare game called Valkyria Chronicles. I will put a little picture-in-picture in the end splash card for you guys. It's an absolutely beautiful Japanese turn-based RPG, which is a freaking mouthful. My name is Ryan. Be sure to follow us on Tumblr, Twitch, and Facebook, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Have a nice day.